Hey everyone, back again with another video. This is going to be part 3 in short runs slash series spotlight, and making an appearance with this series is my boy Harry over there to the left. Hey Harry, he's our blind boy. Anyway, this is where I take a look at obviously runs. It's either runs within a series or just a series that ran a very short time. I think the first part I did a spotlight on Sword of Sorcery, and then I did a spotlight on Unexpected, which it wasn't a short run, but the 100 pagers were. I think there were 6 in that. Today we're going to take a look at Black Goliath. Black Goliath, actually, his first appearance was in Luke Cage Power Man number 24, which was on my list for Heroes Con in Charlotte the weekend before last. And I saw a couple issues, but again, they weren't in the grade I wanted, and so I passed. But I've always liked the character Black Goliath. I completed this run some years back. So let's take a look at it. This is the first issue, obviously. It's cover date of February 1976. The sale date actually was October 7th, 1975. The cover is done by Rich Buckler. He's on pencils, and Mike Esposito was on inks. Tony Isabella was the writer, and he scripted only the first issue here. And inside, you had George Tuska on pencils and Vince Colletta on inks. And this is the first issue. Because you demanded it in his own mind-bending mag, at last, Black Goliath. The party's over, punks. There's a new superhero in town. He's strong as a tank and nothing can stop him. I always liked Giant Man, Goliath from the Avengers. I just kind of like these kind of characters, and actually Black Goliath I really do dig a lot. I think he's cool. That's Black Goliath. First issue. Second issue, from April 76. Sale date was January 20th, 1976. And Rich Buckler again is on the cover and doing pencils, and Frank Giacoia did the inks. And this time, for the remainder of the 5-issue run, Chris Claremont was the writer, and George Tuska and Vince Colletta did pencils and inks inside. White Fire, Atomic Death. Still only 25 cents. Number 3, June 1976, with a March 16th, 1976 sale date. Cover is by Larry Lieber. He did the pencils. And for those that don't know, he's the younger brother of Stan Lee. Frank Giacoia was on inks again. And it was, again, Chris Claremont, I said, did the rest of the scripts for the remainder of the run. And George Tuska and Vince Colletta were on pencils and inks here. And this is the, no, there's another, I think they're all 25-cent issues. Nope, the last issue is a 30-cent. And I think there was some variants, and Roger Metarog would know that. I really liked this run, and kind of sad that it was only 5 issues. Number 4, it's Black Goliath versus the Stiltman, When Giants Clash. August 76 cover date with a May 18th, 1976 sale date, and this time it is Jack King Kirby on the pencils for the cover, and Frank Giacoia did the inks. And Rich Buckler's on the pencils inside, with Don Heck doing inks. 15 Feet of Fighting Fury. Not a bad book. They're all good. Like I said, I really enjoyed this series. Last issue in this run, from November 1976. It went on sale July 20th, 1976. And Jack Kirby was on the pencils the last cover. Now they got Gil Kane doing the pencils on this cover, and Al Milgrom was the inker. Keith Pollard was the artist inside, and again, Chris Claremont. I really like this. This might be my favorite cover. Actually, you know what? This is probably my second favorite. And again, here it says, "You may be a giant in your world, Goliath, but in mine, you're merely one more vanquished foe." And if I'm not mistaken, this ended on a cliffhanger. May have been picked up in another, because I know he made an appearance in the Champions, Marvel 2-in-1. I think maybe the Champions was a continuation of this. I could be wrong. Probably am. Anyway, this is probably my second favorite cover, and I just really do like the first issue cover. That's my favorite of the my favorite cover. But anyway, that's a quick look at Black Goliath. Hope you all enjoyed it. Take care, everyone. We'll see you on the next one.